Morning children. Today we will start history lesson number 1, why history. In this chapter we will talk about why study history. Why study history? Most of you would have often thought about it, isn't it? The answer is very simple. We study history to know about our past. Where we came from, what early human ate, where and how they lived, etc., etc. Okay, so all these and the many other questions can be answered by the study of history. Now, the mystery of the 5 W's. What, why, where, who, when. Now let's start how. How did life begin on earth? How did the early human communicate? How did they move from one place to another? How did they evolve? Etc. Okay. Now second one is, what did our ancestors do for a living? What did they wear? What did they eat? Now third one is the why. Why did our ancestors move from one place to another? Why do nations fight? Then come to when. When did life on earth begin? When did the British come to India? Then come to where. Where did life first appear on earth, etc. Then come to who. Who was the first person to go to the moon? Who discovered India, etc., etc. So all these questions are come to be clear when you study the history. Clear? Now come to the sources of history. So there are two main sources of history. What are they? Archaeological sources and literary sources. Okay. Now archaeological sources include the fossils, artifacts, coins, monuments, burial sites, inscriptions and edicts. Now literary sources are religion literature and secular literature. Archaeological sources, what are they? The clues. The history lies hidden in our various archaeological sources, remains of people and organisms that lived in the past, which such as the fossil of animals and the plants, old building, monuments. These are all the study of these sources is called the archaeology, and the people who are the specialized and the understanding of these sources are called the archaeologist. Clear? Now come to fossils. Fossils are imprint of animal, plant and humans. Imprint means mark. Okay. So plants and found on a rock, the certain of fossils which are generally million of years old. Okay. Now come to the artifact. What are they? The artifact are the artifact are man-made objects such as pottery, jewelry, seal, tools, etc., etc. Clear? Now come to the coins. Okay. So coins are the most important source of history. They throw a great deal of light on the times they belong to. So they are called because these coins are mostly made of silver and gold. Okay, clear? Then come to the monuments. Monuments are the historical structure which tell us about the life of times of people of an era gone by are called the monuments. For example, the Taj Mahal used the Mughal style of architecture. Clear? Now come to the burial site. What are they? These are a small or a big pieces of a land which are used for burying dead people The remains discovered from their sites help the archaeologist to learn about the people as a particular region and the particular time. Okay, clear? Now come to the literary sources. What are they? Literary sources are the religious literature. Religious literature contains the manuscripts which are related to religion or a mythology, such as the Ved, Rig, Veda, Samaveda, Yajurved, Athurved, etc. Clear? Now come to secular literature. Secular literature is contain the manuscript which are not religious, for example, plays, stories, travel accounts, books, science, technology, etc. These are the secular literature. Now, clear this chapter? All these archaeological sources discussed so far have not only helped the historians to trace the past but also aided them in a shaping and future. Okay, clear this chapter? Okay, now this chapter is over. So please read the chapter very carefully and complete your exercises in your copy. Till then, goodbye.